TBD starts now.
Welcome back, listeners, to another exciting episode of TBD with JB and JB. This is JB. With me, as always, is...
Is it my turn to talk now?
I don't want to put any pressure on you.
Okay, so it's JB, right? That's what I'm supposed to say?
Hold on, wait. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, folks. We're going. We didn't actually do a rehearsal for this one. Like we normally do, like 2 or 3 rehearsals. Let me just get to the script real quick. Worst page sets ever. These pages are so weird and stuck together. Anyway, JB. Yeah, that's what you say. That's your line.
JB.
Oh, and
I did it right.
Whew,
that was good, right?
Yeah, that was good. Organic. And so we are back for another exciting week. Is it going to be exciting this week? I like to think so. A lot of things happened this week in my life. I mean, I had some huge milestones that took place. I recently started chewing gum. Haven't done that for a while, so I picked that up again. You know, like a dick. I'm not like cow chewing. It's just
so what's your preferred type of gum? Would it be a mint or a crystal blue?
Well, mints are mints. Or
do you
mean
like a
mint
strip
Are you
of gum
me
or a hard shell that goes soft?
Oh, I get blow pops, and then I chew them down to the gum.
You have to work for your gum.
Well, exactly. I figured, it's a lot of extra calories.
Found out how many licks it
takes to get the center of a blow pop?
At least to the gum.
Of a blow pop?
Yeah.
I have an owl. I bought an owl, and I've been having him help me.
You purchased an owl?
I purchased an owl.
Okay.
Because as we all know, owls are amazing in solving problems like this.
Did you just stop at a owl stand?
Yeah, I went to the owl store.
Much like a fruit was like a.
I went to Howlin' Owls.
Oh, of course.
Hal's Howlin' Owls.
Right.
Talked to Hal, and I was like, "Hey, Hal, need an owl. Let's make this happen."
And he sold you one.
And he was like, "Let me guess." Trying to figure out how many licks it takes to get to the center or something. And I was like, "You know it." And we're in the process of it. Unfortunately, the first owl I purchased is dead. Apparently,
now, did it come dead or?
Oh no, it was very much alive. But apparently, they cannot be sustained solely on a diet of blow pops, and I was unaware of that at the time. Like it didn't come with an instruction manual.
Perhaps you should have done some research.
Yeah, apparently they need like water.
Well, why can't you go back to Hal and say, "Hey, man, you sold me this owl and you didn't give me any kind of directions, and I've."
Well, there's
my product is faulty.
Well, as you know, there have been a lot of new like cooking documentary style shows added onto Netflix of Chef's Table, one that's just called like Cooking or Cooks or Cooked or Kiek.
All right.
So one of those. And so that kind of I've been in a big cooking frenzy lately, like a big cooking kick. So
Are you cooking owls?
Oh, I cooked the owl. I cooked the owl.
So this was your side. Did your phone just vibrate?
I don't believe so.
I think it did.
I didn't hear anything. Absolutely, I don't have any messages.
I think you know what? I haven't been hearing.
Whoa,
things lately.
folks!
I'm sorry. I've been hearing things lately.
I would like to apologize to everybody.
I might have tinnitus.
So, like I said, yeah. So, like that's been a big part of my life.
So, did you wanted to count the licks, and then you were gonna cook the owl after you found out how many licks it took?
Well, I mean,
so it's like 2 birds, 1 stone. Or?
Oh, it was. I just bought one owl.
I understand that.
Right. Do you mean blow pop? Like 1 bird, 1 blow pop?
And you got to eat an owl, so you got a meal and you got a question answered.
Right. Well, we didn't actually get to the center of the blow pop.
Well, you said he died because he ate so many blow pops.
Well, not so many. It's just like he can't. Like apparently they need food and water on top of licking.
The blow pops.
Besides licking this blow pop that I force it to lick.
I see.
So
PETA was involved because of the forcing of the blow pops?
Like I said, I did not give it any food or water. So no bread, no PETA, no nothing. So the bird only had blow pops.
And you didn't take it back to Hal?
No. Once again, just cooked it. It was delicious. I threw it over an open flame.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Role play to Hal, like.
We're doing. I thought I was trying to come up with something meaningless and small, so that I like about my week. So that when we switch over to,
it's funny.
But we can do Hal. Yeah, we can switch over to Hal.
Well,
maybe. Okay. Well, maybe we can give Hal a call. See if maybe he'll take care of me now. Maybe I can return it now. I mean, I still have most of it in the fridge.
But it's been cooked, correct?
Well, yeah. I mean, when you think about it, like the real difference between like when it was just regular dead and now is that, now at least you can eat it. So it's
Right.
better. Like it's like I feel like I feel like I'm using all my joke material explaining.
The cooking process of the owl.
Yeah, I'm already
Okay,
talking
all right.
about it.
I'm sorry. Why don't you just call Hal?
Yeah,
and-
maybe I should call Hal. So I don't.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
Right. Okay, here we go. Let's just get Hal on the line. Oh, wait, I'm having a conversation with myself. Oh, you're Hal, buddy. If you want to talk to Hal, you're Hal.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
I'm so sorry, sir.
I
I
apologize.
forgot how the workings of this podcast operate.
I apologize. Wow, Bill.
All right. Well, howdy there. This is Hal's Howlin' Owls. Can I help you, sir?
Yes. Hi. My name is JB. I was recently in there purchasing a owl for the purposes of getting to the center of a blow pop.
Okay. Well, that's a common thing here. Can you be more specific, sir?
Let's see. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, can you tell me what time, what day?
Oh, I was
what you're
wearing
wearing
a full velvet suit, like a crushed velvet suit.
I recall a man in a fine velvet suit.
Yep,
Yes, sir.
yep.
So, how is that owl doing, and what's going on?
Ooh, okay, so a bit of an issue. So I got the owl home, right?
Right.
Got it all set up.
Uh-huh.
Set up the cage that I purchased from you.
Correct.
Lovely cage, by the way. Looked amazing.
Okay.
You were correct.
So is there a problem with the cage then?
Oh no, the cage is so nice, and even you were right. It fits my home decor perfectly.
Okay,
Like
well, I
your
figured
color
it was
selection.
It was fitting for a man of your fine taste.
Yeah, no, it was spot on. So, here's the problem.
Could you not get to the center? Did you not find out how many licks?
Well, no, I did not. But the thing is, and I came to find this out a little later that you're supposed to give them water to drink on top of obviously licking to the center of objects, and then maybe some food on top of that.
Well, sir, if you look at your instruction manual, you will see all of the necessary needs of the owl to sustain the licking process.
Right, I see. But this is all pictures. Like these are hand drawn crown pictures with like stick figures. There's no real words in here.
Oh, well, my associate Stanley does those drawings, and
No, I don't have to be Stanley.
you don't have to be Stanley.
Okay, good.
No. I just wanted to reference his name again.
Poor Stanley.
Poor Stanley.
Just can't get a job.
Yeah, he can't.
I'll get him fired.
He's new. I just hired him on, and he's just still learning how to draw those pictures. And so, sir, I don't know what can I do for you. Have you done anything? So the owl has perished.
Yes. So
And
the owl
what
passed
have you
away.
done with the owl, sir?
I cooked the owl.
Oh.
I threw it over an open flame.
Nice
Wood base, and I just cooked it.
Now that is new. I've never heard someone do that.
Yeah, well, I figured
Most people bury their owls, and then I was about to say I can't accept a dirt covered owl.
yeah, of
you
course
see.
not. You don't want to. It's
But
got no utility.
but let me ask you a question, sir. What was your name? JB?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
JB.
JB. I've got a lot of people who, like yourself, are unfamiliar with the crude drawings of Stanley on how to take care of their owls, and they are having a lot of owls die, and they're bringing them back to me. And I was wondering if I could maybe give these owls to you, and you can cook them up, do what you will, and that will be some sort of we could create some sort of business circle where we're
Cooking owls.
and I'll be getting owls in, and then
Right.
you can take the owls,
Yeah,
and we'll just create this circle.
I think that sounds great. I think we have ourselves a deal there, sir.
Well, why don't you come back in to House Howlin' Owls?
Mm-hmm.
You meet with Stanley and meet with me, and we will.
Get that all hashed
And
out.
you'll have to sign an NDA, of course.
Of course.
So
All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
tomorrow sounds good.
All
Now
right.
we're open at 8, so come
All right.
on down.
All right. Thank you very much. Wow. Well, that was actually that. See, it worked out a lot better.
Pretty,
than I thought.
pretty lucrative for you, maybe.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
know what's
like-
really weird though?
What's that?
That guy's voice sounded like almost exactly like yours. It was the weirdest thing.
Why do you have to? Why do you gotta do that, man?
What do you mean?
Why do you gotta say that?
Well, I mean, it just threw me off a little
Was
bit.
I? You know that I suck really hard at accents, right? It's not my best. So he was a little Southern at times. At times he wasn't.
Yeah, he had a really waxing and waning accent. Hal did.
Yeah, but fuck you.
I wonder where Hal's from.
Well, he sells dead owl carcasses to people, so
That's true.
just leave him alone. All
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure his nationality is just pretty
doesn't need to
bland.
be in question.
There's a good 10 seconds. I thought he might have been Russian.
No way.
Nope. You don't think he spent a little time in the Ukraine? I feel like Hal's been around. So, so that's been my week. Anything going on with you, JB?
Well, lately, I've actually been spending a lot of time in caves, and I've been tracking the local crowbats.
Oh, wow.
And particularly the adult females.
Oh, well, any particular reason why?
Well, I'm trying to harvest their milk, and I need to give that to, as you know, the birth sac has burst.
Oh,
the flounder birth sac.
I believe this might be news to the listeners.
This is an exclusive, yeah.
TBD exclusive.
It's just happened. This is a long and awaited. The starbursts were plentiful.
Mm-hmm. You put enough in the sack. I mean,
Yeah.
you put the required number into the sack. I didn't read the books. I don't know what the number is, but
Correct. And as you know, it was a translucent sack.
Yeah,
as per previous conversations, translucent, and we could see the wings forming. Mm-hmm. And by the time of the birth, and as it is, the sack is erupting, you can make out what you're gonna get. And we got a Zubat.
Oh, nice Zubat.
Nice little cute little Zubat.
Oh,
Named him JB.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So,
JB.
While Flounder is at home, she is mainly fish-based, so her habitat doesn't really mix well.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
With the habitats of a flying poison-based Zubat.
Yeah.
So he's been kind of hanging with me, and we are in the caves, and we have been harvesting the milks from the female crowbats.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what else are you going to... I mean, you got to be able to feed the...
Yeah, we're going to do a strictly
You don't
strictly
use formula.
breastfeeding,
You don't use...
No, we don't want to use any fake food.
Oh, it's gross.
I need all natural food, so Flounder stays at home in her aquarium, and I go to the local caves and
do a little spelunking, a little.
Had to get a bunch of new equipment because I was unprepared for.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't quite sure what exactly I was gonna get, but I knew it was gonna be a flying creature.
Yeah, but, well, I mean, we did establish the wings pretty early on. So.
Right.
So and, how's JB taking to the air? How is that working out?
He hasn't quite
mastered it
yet. I think they're really starting to fly more towards the end of the Zubat cycle. After 22 months, they are a Golbat, and when they evolved into a Golbat, they're really starting to fly.
Oh, that's when they're taking off,
and they're starting to eat much more. But by this time, they don't really need the harvested milk, so they're just mainly flying about and eating rats and various dogs,
small children,
just whatever they can find.
Yeah, whatever's.
I don't know if you're familiar with the anatomy of a Golbat. It's like a ball with wings, basically.
Yeah.
So the mouth is its primary
mode of eating children.
Correct. Well, it's the
whatever's
part
laying
of it.
out. Yeah,
it's the biggest part of it.
Yeah, it's a giant mouth. Well, congratulations.
But that's my future,
again.
and that's what I've been doing. The cave. So hanging out in caves, basically.
Nice. Well, I mean, congratulations.
Harvesting milk.
Have you begun preparing for future battles or fights? Or?
Well, we're spending a lot of time together. As we're searching from cave to cave, looking for. Once we harvest, we have to kind of scamper off.
And you never know where you're going to run into some
so I
local...
haven't actually been physically training, but I've been talking about just trying to lay down some knowledge, just basic knowledge,
Yeah.
And once he gets a little bit bigger, we will let him out. And
well, you got to let him know, if you want to be the very best, the best that ever was.
That's right.
It takes a lot of work.
Do you want to pause?
We can pause.
Where are we going next? You run out of steam, JB? JB's run out of steam?
I'm just gonna suck out this microphone.
Has there been a timer established?
17 minutes.
Okay. We need to go longer for sure.
I know.
In case you were wondering, this is a Wild Bill.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you're listening to this, man, I'm so sorry.
It's fine, bro.
I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, present you is just perfectly okay with this, but like future you is just like, what the fuck are these guys mumbling for?
Did you think it was not funny?
No, I thought it was pretty good.
I really have been harvesting milk. Like,
From Zubats?
no, from humans. Breasts.
Other humans? Just random other humans. You.
Come here. I'm harvesting you.
Hey, you look like you're ripe with milk.
So, anything in the news? JB? Damn it, Josh. How are we going to finish this?
I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
Oh, God. This is a very good lesson, though. I can never work after I go play paintball.
Did you go to work after paintball and then you came here?
Fuck no. I was gonna, but then obviously I did not. I need you to take the reins, JB.
On this podcast?
I'm going
down?
I'm going down. When you left the room last time, I was gonna fucking kick this down, slide it, angle it, and just lay on the ground and just have it aimed straight down on my face.
Dude, you can just lay down. Would you like to lay down?
The podcast where we lay down.
So anything in the news, JB? JB is adjusting his microphone. He's going to get more comfortable. Are you ready to start?
What's up?
Are you feeling better, JB? Feeling better?
That's pretty sweet right there.
Yeah.
How are my levels?
Your levels are good, JB.
Maybe I don't know.
So, JB's laying down in the ground now.
Oh, it's so nice.
And he's adjusted his microphone.
Mm-hmm.
He has pointed it to the ground.
Yeah,
He's directly underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
He looks quite comfortable.
This could follow me at any moment. I may do every podcast like this from here on out.
I try to provide a comfortable space.
Oh man, can I get a hammock set up in this room?
It's not big enough, unfortunately, for a hammock.
You say that as if you have tested it out.
I actually installed 2 hammocks in my living room, and you have not seen them.
Is that true?
It's totally true.
There are 2 hammocks out there
Well,
right now.
They are out there. They're not hanging up because the rabbit cage is in the way.
Damn.
But they were hanging up before I moved the rabbit in there. Partially because I had to make room for my Zubat.
Right, of course.
And also, rabbit and bat, that doesn't match at all.
Yeah. That's
So I
weird.
have to keep my various species of animals separated.
Your rabat.
Yeah, my rabat and my Zubat. Although 2 different types of bat.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they hate each other.
Well, the rabbit doesn't hate. It loves everything.
Or kind of dislikes everything. I feel like your rabbit's,
There's only one, by the way.
the other rabbit, when it was alive, was still kind of a dick. To me, at least.
Oh.
Also, I felt like your rabbits mostly just ate your clothing.
This is true. They would eat my clothing constantly.
Yeah, you would usually just walk in and you would be laying down on your bed and there'd be 2 rabbits on top of you eating you. And I was like, yep, there's Jason getting eaten by rabbits. I'm going to go in my room now.
This happened many times. Do you know how many times I would wake up to a belt that was no longer functioning because they ate through it?
What?
Yeah, or belt loops.
That's bananas.
They love to eat belt loops.
Why? I guess because
it's hard.
It's thick.
Yeah, it's thick and hard, especially at the jeans.
And did you give them things to...
Yeah, it does all kinds of things.
And they would just instead chew your clothing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I foolishly let them jump on me while I was passed out in various places.
I don't feel like you're letting them.
Well, they had a big area, and I would go into that area while very tired. And I would fall asleep random places, and they would...
without belt loops.
Yes. It was unfortunate.
Pretty awesome rabbits, though.
They're super old, and I really am tired of buying their supplies. Is the main thing. That's really what it is.
So I take it once the present rabbit is no longer in the picture, we will not be seeing any new rabbits?
Oh, that is correct, sir. My days of rabbats are over.
Just done. Which are weird. They look very odd for bats. Rabbats. Like they're small and they're furry and they jump around a lot.
But their wings don't operate. It's why are they even there?
Well, they have those gigantic wings that just don't work. So
I'm just gonna do commentary on your state because you're
I just feel
completely out of it.
I feel like everything we just said was ridiculous.
Isn't that the theme of this?
Yeah, but I feel like we're usually more folk.
This is true.
I don't know.
Well, we're typically not laying on the ground, so that might be the first reason why you don't feel like energetic or excited because you're about to pass the fuck out.
Well, listen. In my defense, I was about to pass the fuck out on the chair also. So.
This is true. Well, now you won't fall out of the chair.
Exactly. Safety first, dog. And once I get in that comfort zone, that's when I really start to rock and roll. So long as I'm not exhausted. My dick hurts.
Your dick hurts?
It doesn't really. But that's bad, right? How quickly would you go to the doctor if your dick started hurting?
It depends on what way and where exactly on the dick.
But you would go to a doctor, though, right? Like that's... Whoa, okay.
What?
You tell me a situation in which your dick hurts you. Oh, no, I guess if you just get shot or hit.
I would definitely go to the doctor if I got shot in the dick, okay?
Well,
that is not a situation where I would wait any amount of time.
I meant more because we played paintball.
Oh,
the implication was that you would have been shot in the dick
with a paintball. Yeah, no, I would not be seeing a physician if I got shot in the dick with a paintball.
We actually had a conversation today at the field about past nut shots.
So you were at the field today. That means you were at Predator Paintball.
I was at Predator.
Longtime sponsor of the podcast.
Oh, we love
TBD
Predator Paintball
with JB and JB.
They're the best if you want to play paintball.
Their field is really rocky, though.
I'm okay with that.
I know, it just hurts the knees.
Oh, that's why I have those knee
I need to get
guards.
those. So tell me about today on the field.
So we were talking about the different times that we've been hit in our junk.
All right.
Over the course of playing. And obviously getting hit in the D is...
Was it specifically the D only?
No.
Was the...
D and B. We were talking D and B.
All right,
but it was decided that obviously getting hit in the D is preferred over being hit in your Bs.
Oh, definitely. I can agree with that sentiment.
And the only thing... Like Matt said, he got hit in the back of the ear, like right behind his ear.
Okay.
And he says that that's the worst place to get hit. But I've had a perfect ball-to-ball collision.
Ball-to-ball, that's a great terminology.
Straight on, like there was it wasn't a graze, it wasn't like 30% contact, 60% contact, not even like 90, it was straight like two trains on the same track heading straight at each other. It was the worst thing that's ever happened in my adult life.
Did you have to do a math equation while the ball was traveling towards your ball?
Yeah.
To try to figure out at what time the balls would collide?
Oh, I could have. That collision could very well be on a tax test or that's the one they're using now, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, toss test is gone, tax test is in. So
I'm not familiar with the public education system.
Whatever standardized test that they foolishly try to get everyone to just pass.
It's creating a culture of very diverse people. It's creating a culture of very diverse. It's creating a.
What is wrong with you right now? Did you just have a stroke? Ladies and gentlemen, it should be noted it is incredibly early in the morning at this point.
I'm sorry.
Wow. I don't know. It should be noted it is incredibly early at this point in the recordings. I've had a 8-hour day of paintballing in the sun, and JB has been
non-stop in the caves.
Oh, he's been in those caves
harvesting milk every 2 hours
and verbally training his Zubat on future fights. So we're not 100% on our game today. For those of you who may have noticed a change in the pitch of our voice, or the fact that I'm laying down on the ground right now. But we really wanted to get a recording out this week because we really enjoy doing this.
Supposedly, we enjoy doing
Yeah.
it. Although scheduling it is the worst nightmare I could ever have.
It's hellish. I'm running 2 movie theaters and trying to continue my existence outside of work
As a human.
as a human being. Which I gotta tell you, kids, it's pretty crazy. For those of you, all right, I want to say this out loud to any human that is listening to this podcast. So if you're not a human, tune out. I apologize. I mean, I really appreciate you listening. But humans, I get it. Yeah, it's rough being a human. So you have my sympathies to all humans.
On that note, let's take a break.
Yeah, let's take a bite out of a bee.
Okay, dude. Lieutenant podcast or no? Do you want to come back another day to do the Lieutenant podcast?
I'm free Monday, but like, we would have to like record the Lieutenant podcast and then record the next episode. What do you think?
No, I won't be able to do that.
Yeah, that's bananas.
I'm down to do the Lieutenant podcast.
Right now?
Yeah. 12:30. I've got another hour before I have to feed the Zubat.
How nice for you. I have a girlfriend that is
Waiting for you?
waiting for me.
Oh, shit. In your home or her home?
Her home. We're staying at her place
I see.
right now. If we're gonna do this, let's jump on it.
Okay, well, what are we going to do?
Okay, I was also about to say, and you're gonna have to take the lead on this, pal.
Okay.
I'll be a character if you need me to be a character. I'm all over
I
it.
I see.
Okay. You can't go, I'm all about doing the Lieutenant podcast right now.
Yeah, I know.
And then me go, fine. And then you go, so what's it going to be about?
That's awesome.
Fucking, we just broke down at the end of that first part. We were just,
What, dude? It was good, man. It's going to be funny, dude.
no, I think it's going to be really funny.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, fuck. Nobody knows it's on fucking YouTube.
Yeah, we haven't advertised about it yet.
Why would we be? Hey guys, this is JB with TBD. I know what you're thinking to yourself. I'm going through all day long looking at all these terrible videos on YouTube of like cats knocking things over. Where am I going to find a good video that has some quality entertainment in it? I'm so fucking tired. Where am I gonna find some quality entertainment on YouTube? This is what you do. You look up TBD with JB and JB on YouTube. Now I know what you're thinking. Did these guys hire some people to like animate stories to the things that they say out loud? Fuck no, we did not do that. Do you have any idea how expensive that would be? Jesus, guys, we don't make money off of this. Anyway, give it a listen. If you don't like it, I don't care.
Say TBD podcast.
TBD with JB and JB.
No. Damn it, Josh.
Because that's the name of the podcast, if anyone's curious. The name of the podcast is TBD with JB and JB.
Okay, do the intro to the Lieutenant podcast.
Not your fucking monkey.
Yes, you are. God damn it. You're the voice of this show. You're just like the star to come into the studio. You lay on the ground while you're recording. Yeah, well, I'm going to lay on the fucking ground.
Give me another fucking water. Make it a club soda with 3 limes. Bring me the milk of the mother Zubat.
Yeah, you're gonna
I can't do it.
So, intro the Lieutenant podcast.
And we're back. So now this is the time that we're all familiar with, I think, at this point. We're going to test the new name out. This week, the Lieutenant Podcast. Enjoy. Or don't. I got to say, guys, like, let's just get this out there. I know I say this all the time, and you guys may think I'm joking, but I really, really do not care about your opinion. All right?
Hey, have you ever noticed that every time you do that, I cut it out?
Do you?
Yeah, have you ever noticed that?
No. I don't care about your opinion either, Jason.
I know you don't.
Don't censor me, bro.
Oh, that's my job. My job is to censor you,
Wait,
sir.
Oh shit, that is true.
Hey guys, this is the Lieutenant Podcast, and we're gonna break script a little bit and do the podcast as ourselves, JB and JB, as if we had done a Lieutenant Podcast. As you previously heard, JB was laying / sleeping on the ground. So JB's awakened, and we're gonna do some commentary on a recording I did of all the parts of Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump. JB, if you would please put your headphones on so you can hear the show that you are making. Unless you really need to go home.
I need to go to bed.
What's up?
I need to go to bed, man.
Oh, you're gonna go home?
Yeah.
Okay, man. I'm sorry.
It's okay, buddy. Should we just do...
I just want you to do commentary. We're just gonna do commentary as yourself.
No.
No, you're not gonna do it?
No, I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, man. Well, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. JB's going to bed. So the Lieutenant Podcast is a failure, a bust.
1 o'clock in the fucking morning.
It is 1 o'clock in the morning, I am aware. But I was trying to make the Lieutenant Podcast happen.
Goddamn snipers all around this area.
I wish you would stay and do commentary with me, JB. Just put that mic a little bit closer to your face. Like, it needs to be like 4 feet closer to your face. He was born with big gums.
These razors, bro.
Where you boys from? Alabama, son.
Looks like that's it for the Lieutenant
You
Podcast.
guys have been in country a while. You'll be all right. There is one item of GI.
Your love for Gary Sinise does not keep you from your bed.
I feel bad, too, because we have Gary Sinise here in
Pushing
the
soul.
studio.
If only you were talking into your microphone, which was pointed at the ground.
Very much is.
Me calling the leader runs feet right off his legs. Sergeant Sims.
I want to know what happens with Sergeant Sims. JB, can't we discuss it?
There's a lot of unsung heroes.
There's a lot of unsung heroes in Lieutenant Dan's life.
But I think instead I'm going to go lay down.
He was from a long, great military tradition.
Where she freaks out.
Somebody in his family had
Cheating on me.
died
Baby,
in
listen.
every single American
Jesus Lord.
Welcome back to TBD with JB and JB. This is JB all alone without the other JB. He has left the building. You all heard him walk out of the Lieutenant Podcast. They can't all be hits. So this time it just didn't work out. Hopefully next week we will be back with something much more better. On that note, goodbye.
You piece of shit. No, David.
Holy shit. Welcome back to TBD.
And it breaks and it breaks.
That was a little bit of the play Hamilton.
And it breaks and it breaks and it breaks and it breaks.
I think we're going to do a little freeform tonight. More of a...
And it breaks and it breaks.
Fell asleep there.
Yeah, we're going to just... We're a little tired here at TBD today, so we're just going to fall asleep on Mike.
I got to get hyped. Hyped. Let's see what's my stages. Oh fuck! What's the max? You know the Pokemon Max level? Is that 60 or 80 or 100 million?
Dude, are you really going to put a cap on your child's future?
No. I want to. When he eventually becomes a Crobat.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just saying, sky's the limit, bro.
Yeah, well, I think it's
this is America. This isn't weird Japan where you have level caps and
well, it's not the cap. It's when
the amount of
it's the
children
final
you can have is
evolution.
dictated to you.
The Pokemon level, max level.
Isn't it 3?
No.
Like level 1, level 2, level 3?
No.
Pokevolve.
Let's try. It's 100. Let's try. Let's try to not mention Pokemon. Mention it as little as possible. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So we can talk about
Yeah.
the creatures of Pokemon,
Right? Yeah.
but we won't actually. That's just my idea. Are you feeling this at all?
I want to be the very best. Let no one ever
My
was.
word. Oh,
Catch
fuck.
them is right real test.
I used to remember the intro
To train them is my cause.
when they would list them all.
Pokemon. With the rap.
I think it was like a rap. It was like a rhyme.
Also, I think it changed every time.
Well, I know it was for this particular season, whichever.
Oh, you memorized all of them for that season?
Just it was this particular season. Every episode was the same intro.
I feel like you're a fucking liar.
I'm not a liar, dude. Fuck.
Name 6 Pokemon other than
Snorlax,
Pikachu.
Snorlax,
Okay.
and Squirtle,
Squirtle. Okay.
Zubat, of course.
No, your own child doesn't count.
No, okay.
Can't be
all
something we've talked about
right.
today or in the past.
right. Blastoise. That's the okay. So it's Squirtle, and then I don't know.
Are you gonna go through every evolution?
I know the final
Pick a different.
evolution.
You pick a different one. You got to jump to a whole new Pokemon. That's like saying like human being, Cro-Magnon man, monkey.
Okay, I don't know.
So you got Squirtles,
Squirtle.
the Squirtle family.
Squirtle family. I see what you mean. Okay, so whatever the Charizard is, Charmander.
So you got the
guess.
Charmander family.
Right, and then Snorlax, of
You've
course.
already said the Snorlax.
There's the bee one. It's like a bee. It turns
What's
into a
his
bee.
name, though? I wonder.
I don't know.
Any of the names? Can you name any of them?
Hold on. There's a Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. Okay. All right. I feel like that almost shouldn't count because you only know that because of Super Smash Brothers.
That's not true. Not true.
How many are you up to?
I think 4, maybe.
You don't even know what you're up to. Okay, keep going.
The Farfetch'd. It's like a bird. There's the.
I feel like we're gonna have to look that one up.
No, I looked it up already.
So this is just because recent
This is
information.
True.
that
This is
you've
true.
So you can't even really recall them very well, even though you've just recently looked them up.
Only the ones with wings.
So you see this whole rap of yours, I feel like
I said I remembered it when I was a kid.
Yeah, well, nobody gives a shit about kid Jason did, all right? We want to know about present day Jason. I used to have functioning legs, JB, you know? Don't go around bragging about it to everybody.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that you were bragging about. I was bragging about not having legs.
Look,
or
man,
having,
listen.
I've
Can
not-
I give you a piece of advice?
Yes, please. I hope you say Jim Abbott.
Talk less,
Do you want me to talk less?
smile more.
Oh, thank you.
Don't
Is this
let
what you tell
them
all your
know
lady
what
friends?
you're against and what you're for.
Is this from across the universe?
You want to get ahead.
Are you singing songs from across the universe to me? Have you recently watched Across the Universe on Netflix?
Those that run their mouth oft wind up dead. That's Hamilton, actually. But I did notice that Across the Universe was recently added to Netflix. And no, nothing that I just fucking said was the Beatles.
Yeah, obviously it was Hamilton. man.
Obviously is why.
Well,
you-
now because you told me.
Yeah, obviously.
Why are you so hostile every time you come over here?
Son of a bitch.
Why don't you bring food?
Because
Dairy Queen stopped serving Snickers?
yeah, I'm done with eating now. I know I have not eaten.
You haven't eaten
I haven't
since
eaten.
It's
I'm
been like 8 or 9 days.
Yeah,
since
no,
that
I'm
day.
protesting. This is
Yeah, this
I'm
is not
Mahatma
good.
Gandhi style hunger strike. I'm not going to eat any food until they bring Snickers Blizzards back.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty intense, right? But it's got to be done. I'm doing a call to arms. I went, oh, you know what? I shouldn't do that just in case some dumb fuck out's there. Actually, he's like, oh no, I actually stopped eating because I went trying to get Snickers Blizzards back. How does that get that back, guy? How would that have gotten that back? I had to talk to that kid. Well, he's in the hospital all malnourished. It's a fucked up world we live in, man.
All right, you ready to start, man? Do you want to smoke more crack, Josh, or what?
I'm lame, man. I haven't done that many drugs in my life. I'm a lame drug user.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah. I think you know the craziest one I've done.
It said Xanax.
That one actually was pretty fucking crazy.
Was that when you stole that rug for me?
Yeah, that was. I feel like that was probably the
And
craziest
then I had to
one.
tell you about it the next day.
Yeah, that's the thing is I've never been like that was the only time in my life that I've ever been like functionally blacked out. It's just like, wait, you're telling me I scaled the building, grabbed the rug, and then climbed back down, and I have no recollection of that whatsoever? Less than 24 hours later? That's not good. That's not good at all. What the fuck is wrong with Turkish?
It's funny because we were at my one friend's house
Uh-huh.
where we took the items.
Uh-huh.
And then we went to another place where you stole this rug before we went back to my house and we both fell asleep.
What?
And so
I don't
you
even
didn't
remember.
you don't
Yeah,
and you don't remember me telling you, no, we went somewhere else and stole this rug, talked to a bunch of people.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Was I functioning that whole time?
Oh, of course. You were standing there just like, hey, how you doing?
Was I talking? I'm curious. How
No,
talkative
you
was I?
you weren't very talkative.
Okay.
People were like, are you all right, man? You're like, yeah, I'm just really fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm just fucked up right now.
Who knows if what I remember is correct either because I was
You were
also
on Xanax.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you know,
Eek, to be young and dumb. This was last week, by the way, everyone who's listening. This happened yesterday. We're talking about a conversation we had right before we started recording. Fuck, man. Yeah. That's the worst experience I've ever had with drugs.
so
ever.
were you previously talking about
Mescaline.
oh, I was about to say ecstasy.
Oh, no, that's a bitch drug compared to
Yeah.
mescaline.
Mescaline being the
2CE.
synthetic.
That was like a weird mix of like mushrooms and
I don't
ecstasy
recall. Was that with
and
me?
speed. You okay? Well, the first time it was you and I because it was on Halloween, and you were like, "Dude, we should do some drugs," and I was like, "Well, yeah." And then you were like, no, come over here. And you opened that fucking box and you were
Yeah.
like, check these out. And I was like, what are these? And you told me what they are. I'm like, I don't know, bro. And then we did a bunch of like nerdy online research on it to see like what the side effects were and what it did. And then eventually you were kind of starting to back down. Like you were losing your like pizzazz about doing it. And I was like, hey, Jay, you're not going to let me take this by myself, man. And then I took it, and then you were like, "Oh God
Ooh,
damn it, man!"
motherfucker.
And then you took it, and then
That's
I was
awesome.
dressed up like the Joker, and I scared you all throughout the evening.
That's awesome. This is before we lived together.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then there was the time that Eric, locked himself in my.
That was amazing.
My
That's the
room.
best. Yeah, he's like, I'll come over and take care of you guys. Like, okay, great. And then 4
Yeah.
or 5 hours in, he's like, I want to get fucked up. I'm like, you're supposed to take care of us, but if you can get fucked up if you want, like, we
Yeah,
don't really
like,
need to
we
be
don't give a fuck.
We don't
Yeah.
really need to be taken
Yeah,
care
we've
of.
done it
but, like,
before. Like we,
yeah.
as long as we don't go drive anywhere.
Oh man! And then you got home and you were just like, "What the fuck?
Why are there
so
beads
many
in my bed?"
people in my home, all high?" Eric was like, "Josh, blah 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 blah." You're like, "Okay, dude, I just got off work, man."
Yeah, guys, I'm
I
sorry.
went into your room, Josh. Like, what? Why?
Why?
Why did you?
Why?
Because I needed a safe place. Like,
The wrong choice.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I
funny.
remember really questioning. Like, you went into my room with all the fucking creepy movie posters and like
Inception.
the
and then you
giant.
had- it was just Inception standee throughout your whole room.
Yeah, it was all fucking crazy and weird. You felt comfortable in that?
No, he was terrified.
Oh no, I hated that room. But I had to hide there. I was like, I would have gone to Jason's. He has, like,
With rabbits, I think those would have freaked him out.
a lot of people don't know this, but Jason is actually a Pokemon.
So you're gonna start it off and then ask me what's been going on with me?
What we can do is I feel like this is a special episode of TBD.
Well, I would like it if you introed it all and then asked me what I've been doing.
Fucking fine.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
No, I mean, yeah, but
And also, we could also just make this entire episode just dedicated to talking about this and not get into the Lieutenant podcast if we wanted to. I feel like this could be a special episode of TBD. I'm just throwing it out there.
would you prefer to not do the Lieutenant podcast?
Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Let's see where the day takes us, because I feel like this is the first podcast after the birthing sack has erupted.
So why would we?
I don't know. I just feel like maybe we have like a special edition of TBD.
Okay.
Birthing sacks and Pokeballs, you know. Birthing sacks and not Pokemon. Anyway.
We did say at the end of last week that next week was.
Lieutenant podcast?
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, then never mind. If last week us
Yeah.
made a fucking promise on a podcast, then, I mean, that's definitely we got to stick to that.
Consistency is very important.
Yeah, or all of our listeners when they listen,
like
they all
people.
stick to the very, very end
Yeah, I'm
of
sure
the
they
episode,
do.
and then they're like, "Okay, what's going to be on the next one?" Boom, let me write that down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down and on my weekly.
Fuck you, Josh. You don't care enough.
I just need. Oh, dude, I'm dying at work, man. These fucking, and I'm trying to get.
But you're the top manager.
I'm the general manager.
But there's other general managers.
No,
Is there anyone above you?
No.
At the Bijou.
no,
Right.
but they're still managers. It's
Of course.
general
of course.
manager.
And then assistant manager.
Yeah,
I see.
we don't have any assistant manager.
You want to get started or
Yeah, we should probably get started. I'm gonna rise up.
from the ashes?
I'm Alexander Hamilton.
Oh.
My name is Alexander. Okay, I'm ready to not be funny for an hour. Let's do this.
You're not going to be funny?
I'm gonna purposefully not be funny. All right, here we go. Look-de-loo. Are you ready?
Let's do it, man.
Here we go. Look-de-la.